Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and today I thought we would take a break from talking about the news at Hearthstone or some hot takes or whatever, and go over something that I just feel could be helpful to a lot of players, whether you're a new player, returning player, or just someone who's not aware of a lot of things you can take advantage of in Hearthstone to get maximum rewards, packs, legendaries, maximum dust, all that good stuff. We're going to go over that, and I would love for you guys to share in the comments down below any tips, anything I missed out on, or maybe just think I'm wrong about that you can share with others to try and, again, get the most you can get out of Hearthstone, as it is, you know, a relatively expensive game, and it's nice to get as much stuff as you possibly can. And as always, if you enjoy the content on the channel, feel like I've earned your subscription, please hit that sub button down below. Give the video a like, it helps us out a lot. So we're on the road to 90,000 subscribers. So the inspiration to this video, I was asked the other day, what about Recruit a Friend? Should they update the Recruit a Friend thing? And I'm like, when's the last time I even remembered that was there? But yeah, this is one thing in the game you might not be aware of if you're a newer player, returning player. You hit this tab, there's Recruit Friends, which you can click on and unlock 5 packs from the most recent expansion as well, or I think 5 or 4 packs, and then Morgul the Oracle, which love the portrait, not bugged out at all. I'll try and put a picture of what he really looks like. It's a sick little shaman portrait. And if you note these names, Zeddy1211227 and a lot of ballot names, you can literally just create other accounts and recruit your own other accounts and get through this process and get those stuff. So that's just one thing a lot of people might not be aware of. There's also just the basic rules of packs, right? A regular Hearthstone pack, let's say the Great Dark Beyond. It's important to note that any new expansion, its packs, the first 10 packs of that set will guarantee you a legendary in those packs. After that, there's a pity timer. You're guaranteed a legendary every 40 packs, but on average, it's 20. But yeah, basically, if you're newer coming into the game, it's a good idea to open up 10 of the most recent expansion packs, at least as fast as you can, to get a guaranteed legendary from every one. And if you somehow have access to being able to get golden packs, which are not worth buying unless you like the shiny stuff, it is always better to go with a non-golden pack, but they share the same rules. The first 10 golden packs will also grant you a guaranteed legendary, and the legendary rate, I think, or at least the golden legendary rate, signature rate is much higher on golden packs, where you're guaranteed, I believe, a signature in every 40 golden packs rather than like 300 plus in standard. But that's cosmetic stuff, nothing you should really be aspiring to, but something to absolutely keep in mind. Another thing to consider is every 2 months after an expansion launch, like Perils in Paradise or Whizbang's Workshop, whatever it is, there is always an accompanying mini set for said expansion, which will cost usually 2,000 gold. We have the exception of these Hearthstone StarCraft crossover that is likely going to be more expensive, but regular mini sets, the normal one here, I don't have the price, but it costs 2,000 gold, and it is the best value for gold in Hearthstone. That is the best thing you could possibly spend on. I highly recommend never spending gold on cosmetics, portraits, because you can't get those in the shop unless you feel like your collection is at a point where, yeah, I can use my gold for that. But the main thing you want to save your gold for every 2 months after an expansion, so like the latest expansion came out in November, you want to save that gold for January. Always remember, 2 months after, have 2,000 gold ready, budget accordingly, and it is always worth it. Even if the mini set sucks, it's still worth it because it protects you from those packs. Like, for example, Perils of Paradise, it wasn't amazing. You did get some pretty broken stuff though, like Skyla. But let's say I open that mini set, get all those cards, and I still have Perils of Paradise cards I'm missing in packs. Well, I won't open these cards in packs because of duplicate protection unless they're like the rares and commons, because you probably have them all pretty early on. But again, it's something to consider. I just always recommend buying that mini set with gold. I get asked all the time is, why is your button so large? Why do you have so much dust? Well, it's because I spent a fortune on this game. But regardless, there is a strategy with crafting disenchanting cards always save your extra cards unless you absolutely feel the need to disenchant stuff to get some, other cards, and you're entitled to do that. But if you can, save those cards, because let's say a nerf goes live, they decide to nerf the very oppressive, let's go with the distressed Cavalier. If this gets nerfed, you have extras of this card, they will get full dust value, a full dust refund to disenchant that card. So it's always wise to save your extras if you can, so that, we have a balance patch, by the way, coming on Thursday. There'll probably be cards nerfed in that patch. You disenchant cards that are nerfed, then you get a little bit of extra dust, and every little bit of dust helps. And it's also important to note that you can, when you craft a card, you can actually upgrade cards now. That's a newer feature where you'll save dust. If you want to make a golden, you upgrade, you actually save a bit of dust doing that. It consumes the current card. You get that golden version. But again, that's purely cosmetic, not something you really want to do, but it is absolutely something to keep in mind if that's something you want to pursue, to be a disgusting whale like me. Speaking of packs and whaling, I just happen to have 5 golden packs here. And did you know that they recently added a new feature that you can open up to 40 packs at once? 5 to 40. I got 5 here, where you don't have to click and drag every pack opening. You can just hold it and basically build it up to 40, drop it in that tray, open that pack. Do we get anything good? These are golden packs, so they're like extra. Ooh, we got a golden Urel, but not quite a signature. I was hoping for a signature for the boost. Regardless, we got a legendary, and then it shows you the breakdown. Pretty cool feature, something to really take advantage of when the expansion launches come around. Another thing to note, the Tavern Brawl, something you want to take a look at every single week. There's always a brawl active, or normally. Sometimes there's a heroic scam, which we won't get into that, but you'll get a free pack regardless. But you want to do the brawl every week, because there is a free pack to acquire every week. It used to be standard packs, now it's the latest expansion, but it's a free pack to get every week. And even, let's say it's one you have to build and you don't have much of a collection, you can face a friend and just have them lose to you, or whatever, coordinate and get that pack that way, which will also count. It even counts against friends. Also important to note, if you challenge a friend, they can share their deck with you, and you can play whatever card your friend may have. It's a cool way of like playing with cards you might not necessarily have. So that is also a pretty cool feature to take advantage of. But yes, make sure to get these packs. And also on the note of, like, if you manage to open a standard pack, there are some on the rewards track here, like level 70, you get that rewards, that standard pack. If you feel like your collection is good, you can save these standard packs, or any class packs. Say you buy a bundle that has some class packs, you can save that for the next expansion, because a standard pack always contains cards from that standard year. So when a new expansion is added to that pool, you can open up a standard pack and open up cards from another set. But again, that's more for players who have a lot of cards. You're more likely going to just want to open them as soon as possible. But again, something to keep in mind. And there are some things to take advantage of in this area, the modes area. And 2 things I'm going to talk about. First is the arena, this button here. One thing you'll note, whether you don't feel like you're ready to play the arena, you're not, you don't feel like you're ready to jump in and play, there is something important to know with the arena. Every time there is a 0.2 patch, or a 0.4 patch, or a 0.6 or 0.0, where they have like a BG's update, a mini set update, a pre-order update. I try and keep you guys up to date on this on my videos, but there are ways to basically, if you have a run going, one of those updates goes live where the arena season is reset, you will get a tavern ticket, you will get the rewards for that current arena run, and then you basically can use that tavern ticket to do another arena and get bonus packs. But that could go all out the window with the arena revamp coming up later next year. But something to keep in mind, that there are arena resets, there are ways to get extra stuff out of the arena. You just have to kind of pay attention and just follow my videos and watch all my videos, and we'll keep you up to date on that. But yes, something to keep in mind, you can get a little bit of a bonus. And like I like to mention every expansion reveal, but we'll put it into this video too, the Solo Adventures tab is a great resource for free packs. You have the Book of Mercenaries and the Book of Heroes. Both of these have short solo adventures you can complete. For each hero, you will get a class pack for that respective hero. And then if you complete them all, you get a golden, I believe, standard pack for everything. It could be wrong. It might be classic. I'm not sure at this point, but it's a lot of free stuff. They take like 30, 45 minutes to complete. They're relatively easy, and you might even enjoy the lore of some of them. I didn't really myself. I just kind of got through them as quick as possible. But hey, free stuff is always good stuff. And it's important to note, if you go into the Battle.net shop, go under Wild, you can get the Frozen Throne Ice Crown prologue here, where you go through that, you complete it. I believe it's just a prologue. You will unlock a free Death Knight Legendary that is usable in Wild that you can disenchant for 400 dust. That is quite nice. So again, some free stuff you might not even be aware of. And I guess the last thing I'll really mention in terms of getting rewards is try and get the highest rank you can. Don't put much pressure on yourself. You can, you got the rank floors and all of that, but the higher the rank you get, the better rewards you get. It only counts for one ladder. So let's say you're legend and standard, you've got the max rewards, period. It doesn't matter if you get legend again in wild or whatever, but let's say you're closing in on silver 5. Try and get there, maybe you do, maybe you don't, and you'll get a little bit of extra rewards. The biggest goal you should probably strive for, if you can, is Diamond 5. Diamond 5 is that sweet spot where not only do you get a bunch of packs and some rares, you get that epic, and that epic is duplicate protected, can be quite nice. Legend, you just get one extra pack, which is fine, but it's not really worth that grind if you want, you don't want to. But if you can manage to get to Diamond 5, that's really the sweet spot. But at the end of the day, whatever you can get to, you'll get some stuff, and never feel pressured to really, push hard, but it's maybe something to strive for, right? To get increased rewards as you go. So yeah, those are kind of some just basic tips to get rewards in Hearthstone. There's not a lot of ways to manipulate things. There used to be like AFKing and Mercs boosting, and they have nerfed a lot of that stuff. But overall, there's a lot of min-maxing you can do along the way to get some more stuff. And again, if you have any tips you want to share in the comments down below, please do. I love to share it. And if you enjoy the video, hopefully you guys can get some stuff. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.